Okay, so I was feeling maybe straight up super hopeful with the title of this video. I'm actually not done with the mural and I'm really hoping to be done with it in the next couple of weeks. But I wanted to be able to share something that I've been working on and kind of take you along me creating the content to put it online for you all to be a part of and have for the holiday seasons. I'm editing this video and I just want to say that this is going to be a little bit backwards, but I wanted to share this with you guys before I put the rest of the video out, which will be more on the progress of how I got to the point where I finally ended up getting to with the mural. Anyways, thought I'd just say that so it all makes sense and it's not confusing. Back to the video. Okay, so yeah, I didn't finish the mural, but behind me is like all this gear. I've got a yoga mat, I've got this guy, which I think is pretty awesome for your morning smoothie or whatever. Oh yeah, this swimsuit. I think that's it. Maybe a few other things, but this is all I have for right now on me in this moment. And I'm gonna take pictures with you guys. I have a partial Moonflower child zoned room and a partial work zone. I wanted to get this out before the holidays, so it just meant, you know, working in tandem in two different worlds. So you guys, I actually haven't even taken pictures of any of this yet, and only just now I'm making an effort to like make video and everything. But anyways, I thought I'd create like a vibe. So I have this basket, which has been with us everywhere, all the way to Mexico and back. I think I'm gonna set a scene with all these yoga mats. And now, I will attempt to meditate. So I also looked up the definition of a wallflower. A person who, from shyness or unpopularity, remains on the sidelines of a social activity, such as a dance, and also is a shy or reserved person. And I found that really interesting because I resonate so much with that. I was, and still am, actually really shy and incredibly reserved first when I meet people. And something that I've been learning through Justin is to try to kind of relinquish so much of my barriers to be able to more openly like love and care towards other people without so much fear of anything like judgment or misinterpretation or just authenticity of being who you're able to be. I thought I'd share that with you, that if you too ever felt like you had to hold back or you were shy, or I feel you, I'm totally that person. And sometimes I find like the way I dress or the way I create habits in my life or the things that I like to do for myself are the one things that help me to kind of come out of my shell and be able to be that person outside of my shell, if that makes sense. So I guess this little collection is about regrounding, finding your center again, and having the energy and confidence and know-how and passion to just thrive as you, as your own unique person. I try to be better at being more open and having a more wholesome, caring, loving mindset with less barriers, but it's scary sometimes. So this collection is just about letting go of all of that and just being my regular self with you. And sharing that with you in the hopes that you too could be who you truly are. Okay, I wanted to be able to sit down and give you the real deal about this collection. I felt a bit frazzled in the moment, thinking more about the shoot. Anywho, I took the time to adventure into the outdoors and took the Wallflower collection into the fall wilderness. It's so beautiful right now, I couldn't pass up the opportunity to shoot outside before the cold winter days. It felt so empowering to be out in nature, moving, creating, and connecting with Mackenzie, my roomie. She's a creative too, so it was fun to collaborate as two artists with a like-minded mindset. So in a nutshell, the Wallflower collection has some great lifestyle products that will hopefully help you to stay motivated through the winter to be your best self, to encourage movement and healthy morning smoothies or juices, as well as inspire you to manifest more balance, creativity, and grounding in your life through meditation and daily rituals. I'm so grateful to be able to share this new chapter of Moonflower Child with you all. As I build back the inventory, it's important for me to keep the products and goods Moonflower Child sells eco-friendly, sustainable, and made with mindful materials that will help to reduce the waste that retail industries can generate. So with that in mind, I found materials and shipping packaging that is recycled and recyclable, along with carefully curated products. Also, each item is made to order, so there's no risk of overproduction. It just means it might take a little longer to get to you. I'm really grateful for your patience. Within the Wallflower collection, there are 5 different colors to choose from: earth, water, air, fire, and night sky. And some fun items for you to take home or gift to others this season. So I thought I'd share them with you. First, we have a recycled polyester swimsuit with a high waist fit and size inclusive, of course, from extra small to triple XL, because all bodies are beautiful. A long sleeve top, also made from recycled polyester. A perfect companion to your swimsuit or sporty gym/yoga look. Matching leggings are my next mission, so stay tuned. Stainless steel tumbler and reusable straw for your morning juice or smoothie, and it fits inside your core cup holder and comes with a lid. Microfiber suede top yoga mats with natural rubber bottoms that are easy to clean, so beautiful, rolls up tight so you can take them traveling, and with a great non-slip surface that will have you craving more yoga sessions. Biodegradable phone cases made from PLA, plant polymer, and bamboo fibers, and are available for iPhones and Samsung Galaxies. A puzzle, because I've been an old lady of sorts and this has become my new pastime with Azalea. Candles for setting the tone for your morning meditations, made from all natural soy wax and 100% cotton wick. Available in 3 scents: white sage and lavender, clean cotton and sea salt and orchid. Posters, well, because I have wanted one, and we've been slowly but surely adding our personal flair to the Chestnut House, and so I wanted a piece of art that I made. And hopefully wallpaper will be next, so be sure to sign up to our email list to find out when. And lastly, wrapping paper for the holiday season, sustainably sourced and 100% recyclable for those of you that are shopping for gifts. It's a holiday gift from me to you, and I hope that you can pass it along to your loved ones. So be sure to have a browse through the website www.moonflowerchild.com or click the link in the description below. Take care and have another fall-filled week. Until next time, adieu. I don't know who was letting the molding bug them more, me or Justin, but we have to work as a team to get it done, so I've recruited him today to help with molding. Can I bend around that? Hold it.
No.
I'm gonna do wood filler.
Don't start sticking.
Wood filler.
Look at how wonky it is over here. That's
I
not
see
there.
it.
When you get a corner up here, you're not just gonna wood fill and it's gonna look good. The other corner is not gonna meet at all. Because this has gotta sit.
You're gonna start in a different corner?
Would probably be better.
We're gonna come to this corner again though. You got this, babe. So it will be that way.
What's up, guys?
So we're members of a church down the street. Just want to know if there's any way we can pray for you guys.
To get our project done, the house project.
There we
We've
go.
had some drama with our contractor, so.
That's a
Yeah.
real prayer.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a carpenter. I know all about it.
Yeah, we'll don't judge us here.
Let me pray for you guys.
Okay.
Dear God, thank you for just allowing us to meet Justin and Juby. And as they're working on their home, maybe they're working a little beyond their skill level, that you just protect their home and that everything works out. May we pray.
Thank
All right,
you.
thank you
Thanks,
guys.
guys.
Please, Lord, help us.
It's absolutely not a 45. And then just see how that goes. It's gonna have to be a custom angle.
Okay.
Okay. So now cut it at 40, I guess. Oh no. Up she goes. We're cutting this at the wrong thing. This is going backwards when it should be going this way.
Third time's the charm.
Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Oh, easy.
Is it the one? This could be the one. Is it?
Still one.
This is the one, babe. Are you the one? Oh my.
No, it actually. It needed to go less. We actually went away. We needed to do like, instead of 40, we needed a 35. Because of this thing.
Okay, so we have to cut it again.
35.
This is getting my daily workout over here.
Well, this corner should be the hardest, right?
I heard, you know, this corner probably is going to be
Check
the
your
hardest.
rooms.
This is the one. Hey, questionable. I don't know, I'm not buying it. It's like 10 degrees off of that angle, so no wonder it's so off.
So what do we do now? Just cut it at like 38?
No, it needs to be back at what it was originally. That was the best one, the original one, the 40. Do you ever feel like in life it's always 501 things happening at once and everything's just falling apart? That's how I feel today. I really needed some personal space. Sometimes on the weekend it gets really overwhelming to just constantly be go mode and mom mode and all those kinds of modes that you as a woman, a mother, a wife, or I feel I need to be in each day. And I forget to prioritize myself. Anyways, I'm gonna do some work on the mural and chill and just decompress. I'm at a point now with the mural where it feels like it's gonna be really like fluid and artistic and not so calculated. I do have to go back and kind of go over some places where paint dripped or smudged or mistakes and things that I wanna cover up, which shouldn't be too big of a deal, but I get to kind of do some fun line work to add a little bit more detail to it. So I'm excited, and I'm gonna be taking some me time to do some painting, which is hilarious because I was telling Justin that I've been really craving wanting to paint, and I'm like, duh, I'm painting this whole house. Like, why do I want to paint more? But I want to paint more like creatively instead of just flat wall space. You know what I mean? Anyways, so I finally get to be creative. This is what it's all about. Having fun. Here's what I'm gonna do, since you probably have no idea where I'm at in this project. I'm gonna sketch out lines for the detail. Then I'm gonna then paint with a smaller paintbrush that I bought from Michael's, this little like 12 pack, I guess. Then let it dry again, wipe everything down, and then do touch-ups of mistakes on the background color. So I'm gonna get to work. My lines are done, very rough and sketchy, and I like that it was very organic where the design of the line placement is gonna go. So I'm basically gonna go with my rough sketchiness and paint pretty much over it, but just sort of like refine the shapes and clean up just a little bit. But I'm excited. I think it gives it a nice sense of depth. I'm gonna use this color I haven't used anywhere in the house yet. It's very tan, I guess. It's kind of lighter here than when it dries. This is how it is when it dries. So it's a bit more brownish, and I think that that'll give it some nice warmth also. So let's test it out. Oh, I love it. It's gonna be good. This is where what I was talking about, like the mistakes I make, I just kind of go with the flow. So it's not a perfect circle, but it looks organic, which is always what I'm inspired by. I actually hate it. It's not the color, going with something different. I think I prefer it with the way the chalk looks, and it being white is just more classy. This is too like orange, and I don't know, it's just weird. So I'm gonna let it dry and then just paint over it in the white or whatever color it's gonna be. I think I'm gonna take a break for right now. It's nice to step away from a job whenever you're getting burnt out from it. Okay, I purchased these paint markers. They're like oil-based and they mark anything. I have a feeling it's gonna be much more the vibe that I'm going for. Okay, solution 2 is to see how it looks, creating like a thinner line on top of the white paint that I've already painted, because this is not gonna be dark enough. And also just don't like the way it looks. It's a bit like, it's like translucent. So today begins another day of painting on this beloved wall behind me. I've taken some time off from it. It's been like a couple weeks. I needed to kind of step back and just do something different, take a break from the house and come back to it when I was feeling inspired. And I'm feeling motivated to heal through art. Sometimes I feel like when it becomes something that you don't want to do, you need to move away, and then you do want to do it when you realize you want to do it. For me, painting and like art and getting in a zone is like really healing. It allows me time for myself to be with my thoughts, to be present, and to like paint is just really, yeah, it's just healing. There's something about it that helps me kind of recenter with myself and what I enjoy doing and how I like to spend my time. And after having peace and quiet of painting, or like just being creative, like crafty, like working with my hands and having like a project to zone in on, is like really fulfilling. So I am feeling good and motivated to do this thing. I've basically done the lines on all of the flower motifs, and so now I have to go back and kind of do a second coat on all those lines, and then also go over the blue and the background color where there's like smudges and scuffs and things that I kind of want to like edit undo. So I'll need to do like a light sand probably in some places because the paint might be like brushed on with a smaller brush, so I might have to go back and kind of smooth it out so I get a flat finish when I do paint over that area. Yeah, so it's kind of like a lot of tedious stuff, but the bulk of it is done, and now it's kind of like the finishing touches of just like making it look good. Not that it doesn't already, but it might look perfect from far away, but don't be fooled, people, it's a mess up close. Basically is what I'm trying to say. Anyways, time to paint. So I just got back from a run with Odin. My hair is so funny right now. The pops where I shaved is like little tufts of poofiness. And I'm eating some cold, day-old cauliflower bites from our cookbook, which, to be honest, are not the greatest when they're cold the next day, but I didn't feel like baking them, so I'm gonna paint some more today. Lines. You got this, Julie. Tedious work continues. Feeling the motivation coming back again. We decided that actually this room isn't going to be the TV room, playroom, because this mural is just like super beautiful. And we wanted to be able to have even yet another room to be able to rent. We're actually going to be moving Azalea's room into what is now the green room, and then having that other room I painted be the new green room, with the same design ideas as I had mentioned in a previous video. And then this room is now going to become the office / studio kind of space. So that's all very exciting, but it does mean that I'm going to have to redo a couple of things upstairs. But once we get this room done, I'll be moving my little workspace down here, be shared with Justin, and we'll be able to work together, because he's been working in the bus, which is getting a bit chilly now in the mornings, but he also is like, I think, kind of burnt out from working in the bus. He's like ready to be back in the house, and all this back and forth between the bus is just getting kind of old. Things are moving along here, and I'm gonna try and get this done because I'm super ready to get the moldings done, do everything we need to the ceiling, because we're gonna have to like lower the ceiling. We realized that we're not using the lowest point on the wall for the stalk and the crown molding, which is why we're having such a hard time kind of matching it up. And that we'll have to basically mount it at the lowest point all over, and then wherever there's a gap between the ceiling and the crown molding, we're gonna have to, like skim coat it until it's like basically lowered to the molding. So I'm gonna get back to work.